Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. Is that a dog? Or is that a cat? That's a pupper! Aw. I guess we're gonna have to send this to Animals on the Road. We are playing a Diverse World 3.0. It is a map by mapper, a 3-minute limit. And we're either in Indonesia or Malaysia. We are on the left-hand side of the road. I think that's a yellow divider. No, that's a white divider line. We do have the Hung Soon mini market. Could this be a weird? No, it can't be the Philippines. Pusat, Latiman, Argot, whatever. Saperkas, blah blah blah, Kota. And we have Samarahan Land District, Kota, Samarahan. For some reason, I feel like that's Borneo. It just sounds like something you'd see over here. The problem is, obviously, a lot of this area, both Indonesia and Malaysia, not everything that's here is listed on the map. I think we talk about it almost every time we end up in this region. But it's always worth mentioning that, hey, just because you find a town name doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be able to find it on the map itself. Now, there are apparently problems currently with the Geoguessr path logger. So we're going to see if we are also having that problem. I haven't played any games today. This is the first one. So we're going to see if the path logger is working correctly. And if it's not, I don't know what we do. Obviously, it's been talked about in not only the official Geoguessr Discord, but the Geoguessr Pro Discord. So, I'm pretty sure most people are aware of it. I don't know if the person who made the path logger is aware of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do find out eventually. Kota Samarahan, which is what we saw, Kuching, whatever Endap, and Siburan. Are those things we can find? Cebu. Is Cebu going to be close enough to Siburan? I'm not too sure. Kenagahu, Lahad Datu, Samarinda. A lot of these are like kind of close, but they're not quite close. So let's go over by Cebu. What if this is mainland Malaysia? Here's Sungai Petani. I don't see really any of the other ones. Obviously, we haven't seen a single one that's correct yet. But we think we have a general idea of where it could be. Could it also be in Indonesia? No, it isn't, actually. We actually had a pretty decent guess. Here, it's in Sarawak. Kota Samarahan. Actually, we would have been able to see that if we would have fucking looked. I don't know why we didn't. I think we were so caught up in seeing Cebu that we just guessed near it. Even though it was Cebu something. It wasn't just... It was Siburan. Which, if we would have zoomed in one more from where I think we were looking, we would have seen it. We just didn't even look down there. It's not a bad guess. But not quite where we wanted it to be. Gen 2 coverage. Looks like it's a white and green license plate. It could be a weird Canada. There's a yellow school bus, which is definitely Canada, United States. This should have a town on the side. Northwest School Department 203. And that looks like it's in French. So, Quebec area, perhaps? Well, it doesn't have to be. Here's the problem. The green on the license plate, I think, is Manitoba. I think it's Manitoba. Point of interest in a kilometer. Pro hardware. We have a motel. I want to go around the bend. It looks like we're able to, which is nice. We're out of the Gen 2 coverage. Isn't Manitoba that has the green? There's too many trees for me to Saskatchewan. Way too many trees. It is rather flat, and we kind of have that broken sideways coverage where we're going straight, but we're not. That is the Quebec junction sign, which again does make sense for the French, but I didn't think Quebec used green on their license plate. We do have signs coming up. Let's see. The Battlefords and Prince Albert. That's a town, Prince Albert. Where the fuck is it, though? I know it's a town. At least I think it's a town. We just go by Sherbrooke because we know where Sherbrooke is. I swear I've heard of Prince Albert before. Here's Prince Edward. Alright, we need to find something with a distance on it. Quebec 3, Quebec 4. We come over here. Turtleford. Can we find Quebec 3 and Quebec 4? It should be these, I think, green. Although it could be, like, here's 2. But that's in Ontario. Where would 3 and 4 be? I know we're pretty blind, but I'm usually pretty good at not finding what we want. We're fucked. I don't know where we are. We're fucked. We're fucked. We have distances. Hold on. The Battleford is 69 kilometers. Which means it should be big enough for us to be able to fucking see it. So either we're not in the right spot, or it doesn't actually exist. And I'm leaning more towards option 2. I'm almost positive that fleur-de-lis on the top is Quebec. It ends up being Saskatchewan. Fuck Saskatchewan. Really? That's why we know where Prince Albert is? Really? There were way too many trees there for Saskatchewan. Fuck Canada. France? France. At this point, it doesn't fucking matter. We just fucked up Canada too much. We fucked Canada up royally at that point. We thought it was Manitoba at first because of the license plates. Which, if we would have guessed Manitoba, would have been a better guess than fucking Quebec. But then we saw French, which obviously it's one of the official languages. And what I swore, and I'll probably still swear, that the fleur-de-lis, the 3 fleur-de-lis at the top of a fucking route sign, is Quebec. Is that just unlucky? We're not going to find anything in France except for maybe a phone number, which is our main goal. Maybe I'm lying. Chalon and Auxerre is 100. Dijon mustard 73, and Dijon's over here. Auxerre, I have no idea, and Saluleye, so that should be to our west. So we should be to the east on D906, which doesn't really help us. We also have Bionne and Chalon. Bionne should be to our east, should be 50. Maybe we're not west, because here is Bionne right here. And that is 50? And Dijon is 73? Is this... There's no way it's in between the two. It can't be in between the two. We'd have to be, like, down here. And then... Salule is what we kind of want to find. Here's Churre. Not quite. Because this is to our east and that's to our west. And here's Bionne and here's Dijon. Here's the mustard. Here's not the mustard. It's gotta be kind of nearby. And Auxerre. Oh goddamn! I thought that was Auxerre right there. Could it be like over here ish? Let's see if we can find. We did find D906. So Lule right here, 10 kilometers. So we got to be further up here. Saint Didier. I don't know what town this is. We have not a yellow D road number anymore. D17B. It's just 17. Here's 15C, 4B, 108, 4DL, D15A, D4. We need D17, and it's going to be the one number we can't fucking find. It's probably going to be one of these small piece of shit roads. I wouldn't be surprised. But we're 10 kilometers away from here, so where we are right now is a pretty decent guess. Let's go to this road. Or it's the other way. And this road right here is 17B. So we were just not in the right spot. We went the wrong way. It happens. 8 miles, it's not bad. But again, we already fucked up, so it doesn't really matter. Single yellow divider line. It looks like we are on the right-hand side of the road. I'm pretty sure this is going to be in Spanish. Melilla. Total Gas Elite. White license plates. If I had to guess, maybe Mexico. There might be something on that billboard. There's no crosses on the back, which gets rid of Colombia. That says Hotel Mission Jalpan, 5 kilometers. So there goes the United States. Reduce your speed in 400 meters in Spanish. So Melilla, I don't know where Melilla is. Single yellow divider line. Gen 2 coverage. Yeah, they're prohibiting caged animals for whatever fucking reason. I think it has to be Mexico here. If I had to go with Mexico, I can't go too far north because that's a fucking desert. Where's the sun? The sun's kind of directly overhead and it's Gen 2 coverage, so it's a giant blur. So we're not going to really be able to see what we kind of want to see. And that's a clear indication of where the sun is. Mexico 120. It's a good thing we fucking found that. Alright. 40D, 49, 15, 40, 101, 180, 127, 105, 120. So 120 is right here. When we returned to start, it was what? Milan? Million? Something like that? I think it was this way, towards the gas station. It should be this sign. Melilla. So on 120, which apparently just ends in the fucking mountains, it's going to be a town to our east called Melilla. Maybe. It should exist. Let's put it that way. Will we find it? Probably not. It kind of just ends over here. So let's go in between because we clearly didn't see it. We can go either way. If we go this way, it said to reduce your speed, so I'm sure we're coming into a town. We are. Can we find out the name of the town? We might need to leave to be able to figure it out. This says pedestrian crossing. Perfect. No, we're definitely coming into a town because now we have like nice streetlights. But I don't know what town this is. Melilla was the other way. Those are all telling you to reduce your speed. We have gas stations. Goodyear tires. Fuck them. Yeah. We're just gonna leave it where we are. We're in some town. Could it be the Vizarro de Montes? Could it be the Ezequiel Montes? Could it be the Turtle? No. It ends up being 31 miles off in a place called Jalpan de Sierra, which I think we did see. I still don't see Melilla anywhere. Apparently it doesn't fucking exist. Yeah, it doesn't fucking exist. Oh, here it is. Melilla. Yeah, we would have never seen that. That's really fucking small. But we do get a better guess off, but we're still pretty screwed unless we're somehow able to beat Calamity here. I don't think we're walking away with this. Calamity had like a 4,000 point lead on us. We just got 1,000 points back. So we need to get like a perfect score here, and we need Calamity to somehow fuck this up. We are on the right-hand side of the road. We have all white divider lines. We do have bollards, but these are some of the most common bollards, where it's a white stick with red in it. The right-hand side of the road immediately gets rid of a few countries. The sun appears to be to our north, although it could be setting, so we can't, because it's also kind of west. Can't rely on that. Feels European, 100%. I don't think this is going to be Australia or New Zealand. Well, it can't because we're on the right-hand side of the road. There's no way it's Southern Africa, mainly because, again, right-hand side of the road. I don't think it's any of Africa. There's a blue on the license plate, so we know we're in Europe, which means fuck the sun. It can go suck a dick. And we do find Ankara and Kirakahe. Okay, so we're 160 kilometers away from Ankara. Where is Kirakale? Kirakale is over here. This is 80 kilometers. So from here to here is 80. Sirkili? perhaps? Now, it doesn't obviously tell us what road we're on, but that's a pretty decent guess. Now we need to see what's going the other way. We're leaving the town of Sakili. Is that gonna be... It is right here. We just found Sakili right here. We are heading north, so when we return to south, obviously we're going to be further south. We are at what appears to be a road and a traffic circle south of Sakili? We went north to hit Sakili. We have to be south. Could it be this traffic circle right here? I don't know, because we can't get onto this bridge, which is to the north of the road. How many traffic circles are listed here? Here's one right here. How many did we pass? Traffic circle, we're at one. If we continue, do we find another? We might. Yeah, and there's the curved. There's the weird S curve. We have to be at this traffic circle. When we return to start, we are on this side of the road about right here. Give me that perfect fucking score. Fuck yeah. Alright, sadly we're not going to be able to win. But we do get the correct traffic circle. We are 6 meters, 6 yards away. And it really came down to how badly we fucked up Canada. Whenever I see French, I think I'm going to always guess Quebec. And come on. Trees in Saskatchewan? That's a fucking myth. That's a fucking myth. Calamity in first place, 23,490. Beat us by 3,000 points. We knew it was about a 3,000 point difference. That's what we needed to make up. Besides Canada, our other 4 guesses were pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. Canada, though, it looks like Taurus also got tripped up on Canada. Which makes me feel a little bit better, but in third place at 18. Bo, going with... Oh, you got the glitch. Because there's no way you would have normally guessed the same spot twice. So, that sucks. I hope that does get patched soon. Did we... No, we had the Pathfinder work. I just realized that it was working for us. Scribbles in 5th, also going with the East Coast. So, Calamity. You're the only person who guessed Saskatchewan there. Bo probably would have guessed a decent spot. Did you find something that said Saskatchewan? I want to know which way you went. Because clearly we didn't go the right way, and we saw 3 and 4. But we did see Prince Albert. We were just pretty stupid and didn't know where Prince Albert was. So, I mean, it sounded familiar. We saw everything we needed. We just didn't guess the right spot. But that's going to be where we call it for the day, so thank you all so much for being here. Hopefully we can fucking get better at Canada, because that's apparently the one thing holding us back right now. But until tomorrow, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And before we go, the Country Spotlight video we didn't record. We played it on stream yesterday because it was Bhutan, and I knew I was going to get really frustrated, especially since most of Bhutan is now unofficial coverage. So there is not going to be a video at 11, but our normal time, 3 o'clock, will be there, and the Diverse World will be there for 5 o'clock. So, letting you guys know now. But until tomorrow, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.